What's up, bro?
Why? Like, come on.
Welcome back to episode 31 of the TBROS podcast. I'm
Whoop,
D Money,
whoop.
and across from me is.
C Money.
There we go. What's up, bro?
Hello.
So, how's practice today?
Really crappy.
Crappy.
Yeah.
How come?
There's only 6 of us.
6 of us.
Yeah.
What'd you do?
Infield.
Is that your least favorite?
The whole time.
You don't like doing infield?
Well, I played first base. So I guess it was fine. It's just they don't know how to throw the ball. So
They don't know how to throw the ball?
half of them that were there didn't know.
Okay.
So
So what's on the to-do list for today?
nothing.
Nothing?
And that's been the podcast, guys. So
1 minute in. Let's talk about what Connor has to do tomorrow.
yeah. What do I have to do tomorrow?
Tell the audience.
I'm getting my wisdom teeth out tomorrow morning.
Aren't you excited?
Yeah, that's fine.
Are you scared or excited?
Nah, I don't care.
Do they hurt at all?
No. No, I just know sometimes when like I eat food, it's kind of uncomfortable. But yeah.
Can you feel them underneath the skin?
No.
No.
One's all, like all the way out though. One's where my other teeth are.
So they're not like sideways and they're pushing against your teeth?
No.
So why are they taking them out?
I don't know.
You don't know. Boy, I don't even...
Well,
You even
there's
human
only
kid?
one tooth in, or there's only one tooth that's sticking out. Like there's one tooth that's fully grown out, like the natural ones are, and it's pretty uncomfortable. So
Interesting.
yeah.
So, let's talk about what I did last night.
Mhm.
I went to St. Louis at the Stifle Theater, saw Toto live.
Yeah.
You ever heard of Toto, Connor?
Yeah.
What's their most popular song?
That Africa song. I don't know.
Africa, baby.
That's, yeah.
But yeah, no, it's pretty legit.
That's cool.
Yeah, they played all the good ones, like Hold the Line and Africa and Rosanna. Connor's
Yeah.
never heard of these because he's so young.
Yeah.
But they had a member from a band that you really like playing.
Who's that?
He's a drummer from one of your favorite bands that you told me about.
I don't know.
You gotta give me a guess.
I don't know. Trapped. I don't know.
No.
Who is it?
It's he's a Grammy award-winning. He made Snarky Puppy or whatever.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
Was he really?
I need to look up who it is real quick.
Really? That's awesome.
Yeah. He was going absolutely off.
Well, they're crazy good. Snarky Puppy's awesome. Wow, that's cool. That's cool.
Yeah, it was wild.
Yeah. That's awesome. Snarky Puppy, I like them a lot. Yeah. Heck yeah. That's cool. I didn't know. Yeah, Snarky Puppy, it's all instrumental. It's pretty like really cool stuff though. But that's cool, man.
Larnell Lewis, I think his name is.
Heck, I don't know a single one of their names, but yeah, cool, man.
But yeah, pretty hype. Are you ever gonna go to a concert? Like, do you have any concerts you would like to go to?
I've been to 2 of them.
Like, not country concerts.
Probably not.
You don't want to go to a X concert?
No, I don't really want to go to one anytime soon. Hopefully.
What about a 21 concert? If somebody bought you 21 tickets, you wouldn't go, bro?
No.
Oh,
probably
yeah,
not.
you would. I see it on your face. You would love to go
those
to 21.
don't sound very fun to me.
What?
They
What about a Travis Scott concert?
definitely not. I'll stick to my country concerts here in town.
What's wrong with you?
I don't want to go over to St. Louis or Kansas City. Get home at whatever time, 3 a.m.
I
or
got
something.
home at 11:30.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did.
No, you didn't.
What time did I get home?
You literally didn't. Because
Okay.
I was no.
Okay, sure. Whatever you
No,
want to say.
I don't think you did at all.
So if
But,
21 pulled up at the Blue Note, he wouldn't go watch him.
No, I wouldn't legally be allowed in there. I don't think.
Okay, who cares? It's 21, bro. You got to get in there.
Yeah, that's called illegal.
Illegal. So you don't have like any other. So who would you want to go see in concert next?
I don't care.
Blake Shelton,
No,
Luke Bryant.
I don't care. Who?
Luke Bryant.
Bryant?
Yeah,
Who's that?
country singer or whatever.
Who's Luke Bryant?
Yeah, isn't that his name?
No.
What's his name?
Brian.
Oh, okay, whatever.
No, I wouldn't. No, I don't care.
Or what's her name? Dolly
Her?
Parton.
No.
You wouldn't watch Dolly Parton in concert, bro?
No.
Why not? What? Connor's so angry at me. Hey, you wanna give something to the conversation here?
I'm not gonna go see a concert. I don't care.
Let's just converse here.
No, I don't care.
Okay.
I don't care.
About.
Seeing a concert.
Okay.
I don't care.
So what have you been doing lately?
Nothing.
Destiny.
Yeah.
So what Destiny have you been playing? Is there a new update?
Yeah.
Is it fun?
Yeah.
What? Or are these dumb questions? You're not going to communicate with me, so I got to try and ask you questions. You won't ask me questions.
They're fine, yeah. What have you been doing? Playing Rocket League?
No, we went and played disc golf on Saturday.
What the fuck?
Let's talk about our disc golf round.
Okay, great. Let's do it.
So, how'd the round go, Connor?
It went all right.
Oh, this is starting off so rough.
You did well. I started off pretty good, and then one hole messed it up really, and then kept going down really from there.
You want to get into the movie?
Sure.
Because you're absolutely bored of being here for some reason.
What are you talking about?
Well, you're not going to contribute anything.
I literally was just fucking talking about it.
Okay, what was your score?
I don't even remember.
Didn't you play today?
Yeah.
How'd you do today?
Really bad again.
What'd you get?
Like 8 over.
Oh my gosh. And you played yesterday?
Yeah.
What'd you get yesterday?
I went even on the harder course. Yeah.
Oh, okay. And you almost hit ace?
2 aces, yeah.
Dang.
Yeah.
Oh.
I hit the chains on one and then hit the pole on the other.
It's cool.
Yeah.
Are you going to be pro over the summer, bro?
Probably not.
How many tournaments are going around here during the summer? Like any that you could sign up for as an amateur?
All of them, yeah.
Why don't you do that?
Because they're like $50 to get into.
Yeah, but what if you win, bro?
Okay, I'd get $70.
There you go, be baller.
No.
No?
No, why don't you do that?
Because I don't want to do disc golf stuff.
Oh.
I would do it if you did.
Why?
Why not? The bros tackle the Columbia tournament.
We'd be competing against each other.
Yeah,
Like what?
like we always do.
And-
That's not changing.
And I would win. Oh, so like the one hole 16 on the upper?
Okay, at Albert Oakland.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where you know which hole I'm talking about.
Okay.
And how I birdied that the other day with you?
Okay.
Well, I birdied it today too again.
Yeah.
Birdied it twice in a row.
Dang.
I got so mad by hole 14 that I quit caring and I just started throwing. I didn't even you know how like I take my time.
Why'd you get so mad?
I just didn't. Well, about hole 10 or so, I look at my phone and I get a reminder from the group chat that there's practice at 4:00 today. So I was like, I just want to be home. So I just started throwing. And after I did that, I did really well. Like, I birdied 2 holes in a row, hole 15 and 16, with the same disc and everything.
Dang.
And then I bogeyed the last 2. But yeah. I'd be the greatest player of all time. Seriously, if I could putt 2 inches higher.
Yeah. You hit the cage a lot?
Once again, all for birdie, too. I did it again. Like 3 times today.
What the hell, bro? So what would it take for you to go pro? So you have to have like a DGA person come out there and like record your game or something?
No.
They have to give you a number. How do they give you a number?
What do you mean?
Like Brody Smith's like number 960 something.
His rating?
Rank. Yeah.
Well, I'm not really sure how that works, but you don't need that to be a pro. Like, if that goes on during tournaments that you enter into, because most tournaments are sanctioned, which are
he's like
recorded.
There's a video of him. He's like, I'm gonna get rated today, and he had like a DGA person out there and get rated.
That too, but yeah, I'm not gonna do that.
What's it for?
It's your elo.
Your elo?
Yeah, practically.
Dang.
That's literally what it is. Like in chess, you have elo. That's the same thing.
So it's not like top person's number 1 rated, and it goes down. It's just like how good your game is then.
Yeah.
So what's the top rank?
Close to 1100. Probably not, but close to it. Yeah.
Dang. So what are you ranked? You think
600?
Is that how it normally is?
No.
You don't know. You have no clue.
No idea.
Well, you watch disc golf all the time. You should tell me.
90% of the guys that are shooting top 30 in all Pro Tour events, are 1,000+ rated. All of them.
Okay.
Like, if you see a guy that's not 1,000+ rated, he just had the tournament of his life.
Okay.
So
that makes sense.
Even guys that like aren't that great, that you don't see a lot on like lead card coverages and stuff, they're probably at that 1,000 rated.
Dang.
So yeah.
That makes more sense. I thought it was just like a ranking, so it's like just like an elo then.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
But you do also have like a number. You sign up for a Disc Golf Pro Tour, or PDGA, not a Pro Tour. It's a Disc Golf, it's Pro Disc Golf Association. It's like $50 a year. And you get a number, that's how like you enter into tournaments and stuff. And it's actually cool because your number is in order. So it gets really cool because some of the older guys like on tour have a really small number, but some of the younger guys have like super big numbers because they just got their numbers. Like, there's a 55-year-old who's really good at disc golf, who's like in the 3 digits.
Oh.
Like, he's in the first 1,000 to ever sign up for that.
Oh, dang.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
What?
We're just sitting here. I don't know.
Well, yeah, ask me a question. I've asked you questions.
Oh, right. Well, I asked you about your Rocket League, but you didn't.
You want me to talk about Rocket League?
Yeah, let's hear it.
So, I'm currently champion, or not champion. I'm Diamond 3 and 2s, which is a ranking. Which, do you know what Diamond 3 is?
Yes, Staten.
Well, you got to be interested if you're going to ask me a question.
Yes, I know all about, yes.
And then I'm Diamond 2 and 3s. So that's where I'm at right now.
Great.
Playing with my bros. I'm silver 2 in Rainbow right now. Rainbow Six Siege. You played Rainbow, didn't you, back in the day?
On that Xbox, yeah.
What'd you think?
It was fun.
You didn't like it?
I never played a ranked.
Oh, yeah, you have to be like certain level. You got to be 50.
I know my friends are like crazy into it. They're way better than you guys.
Who?
Like Keyshawn.
Oh, okay.
And
what's he play on?
Xbox. And
Damn.
I heard he hates with a passion the new ranked system.
Why?
Because before there were placement matches.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what that does. So
yeah.
you play your placement matches and they put you into a rank based on your placement matches.
Yeah.
Now
it's not.
You start at the bottom.
Yeah, you start at the bottom.
Which he doesn't like that, so
get good, Keyshawn.
He starts at the bottom. Well, it just takes longer to get up in the ranks.
Yeah.
Which is why
I mean, I just hate the battle pass shit. That just makes me mad. In every game.
I'm sorry. Don't have to get it.
Yeah, but like, so there's basically just content like that the game leaves out, so you could pay more money for it, even after you buy the game. You're fine with that?
You don't.
Like with Halo Infinite, like, you bought the game, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then a whole bunch of other content that you have to rebuy. Like, they're just trying to scam you out of more money.
So it's just DLC. Like, why are you getting so much?
No, it's not even DLC. Like, there's no more content, like, maps-wise. It's just, like, back in, like, Halo Reach, you could, like, unlock all the skins, you know?
Mm-hmm.
You can't do that anymore. Like, in Infinite, there was no skins you could unlock. You have to buy the Battle Pass just to get it.
It's not affecting the game, then.
Yeah, but there's no, like, challenges or goals or anything to pursue in the game.
And that's why I've never played it.
Yeah, exactly. That's why. That's my gripe. Okay, you don't agree with me?
I just don't care about the Battle Pass. I'm not as big as a hater as you are.
Have you ever bought the Battle Pass?
On what?
Fortnite.
Yeah.
Or
I get it for free now.
How do you do that? Because you wouldn't get the Fortnite credits during the Battle Pass?
Once you... I bought it probably really when it first came out.
Yeah.
And they made it where if you completed it, you had enough V-Bucks to get the next one.
Yeah.
I haven't bought in V-Bucks in a long time. I have like 8,000 V-Bucks now. And I've kept buying the Battle Passes.
So you play enough Fortnite to unlock the next Battle Pass then?
I mean, yeah, I haven't touched the new season, and that came out a month ago. But
so what are you doing, bro? You got to get on the grind for the next Battle Pass.
Playing Destiny. I have enough to buy it already. It's only 950 V-Bucks.
That's a good point. I just don't like the fact that you got to spend money to like unlock stuff.
I'm so sorry. The stuff that you unlock is just camos.
Yeah, but wasn't that the fun of Black Ops 2 though?
Call of Duty's way different though. That's like they still have stuff you can still do.
Yeah. That's like they took it out of Halo. You used to be able to unlock armor, like in Halo 5.
Yeah.
You'd save up enough rec points to buy gold packs. Yeah. But now you just spend $10 and then you have to progress through all this bullshit.
That's why nobody plays that game though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just explaining to you why it's bad, and you're disagreeing. You're like, that's not why it's bad.
I just know in Destiny there is like a Battle Pass thing, and I don't think it's as big of a deal as what you're saying.
How much is it?
$10.
And can you unlock stuff without it?
Yeah.
Like, is there guns in the Battle Pass that like are so OP that it kind of break the game not to have it?
Every season there's a new Battle Pass, and the season's every 80 days or something like that.
Yeah.
There's an exotic that goes along with the new season.
Okay.
In this Battle Pass.
Yeah.
If you buy the season, you unlock the second tier of the Battle Pass. there's a free tier, and then the paid for tier.
Mm-hmm.
You get the exotic level 1 with the paid for tier.
Yeah.
You get the exotic level 50 with the free tier.
Okay.
That's the difference.
Yeah.
And then you also there are definitely benefits of buying it for sure, but just because you get like more XP boost and stuff to advance in the Battle Pass, but they put enough free stuff where
it doesn't piss you off.
No, there's a lot of
Yeah. Well, I guess you don't understand it because you've never played Infinite. But it's like so bad.
What they do with this Battle Pass, you can unlock everything that's in it for free.
Yeah.
But if you pay for it, if you pay the $10 for it, you get everything quicker and ×2.
You can get everything in the Battle Pass for free, is what you're saying?
Yes, but not as much. But yes.
So, like, XP, you'll get half the XP, little tokens, I guess.
Right. So,
is there armor and stuff?
So there's no armor.
Besides the exotic thing you said.
Well, there's an exotic weapon, usually.
Okay.
And then there are ornaments, is what they call them.
Okay.
That's like where, let's say I have a basic ass just helmet.
Yeah.
A ornament is a different shape and look of the helmet. That'd also be a thing.
So it's like a skin. Then.
But it doesn't affect the armor itself.
Yeah.
It just affects
it's like
how it looks.
Yeah, cosmetic.
Yeah. Which is camo, technically.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But no, the camos don't really affect it. So.
Yeah.
But Destiny, I think, I don't think you'd be too angry with how they have it set up. The Battle Pass itself. But there are paywalls for some activities, though.
Well, they've had that forever, which is why we quit playing it.
But no, there's even more now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
There's so much more now than what you guys were with.
Yeah.
Because back in D1,
mm-hmm.
which I put in 1,300 hours in.
Okay.
The paywalls would just be one big DLC.
Yeah.
That's the paywall.
Mm-hmm.
And then once you buy that, you could do everything.
Yeah.
That's within the game. Everything.
Mm-hmm.
Well, now, I bought, I'm not sure which one it is. There's been a lot of them now.
Mm-hmm.
Big, because they released a DLC, which is $50, by the way.
Okay, I mean, that's how much we spend on ours.
Every year.
Yeah.
Every year. And, well, the last one, with the Witch Queen.
Yeah.
I bought it, played through the campaign, did all that crap, played it. Well, at one of the last season, literally, they came out with a dungeon, which is like a smaller raid.
Mm-hmm.
Like Crota would be a dungeon now.
Yeah.
That would be a dungeon now. You can't play it unless you buy the dungeon key, which is like $30. So I didn't buy that.
Damn.
I didn't buy that. I bought the only thing that I bought and that isn't a DLC or a season pass is the 30-year Bungie anniversary. Because they added Galahorn back.
So is like all the maps and stuff in multiplayer free?
I don't know because I haven't never bought anything, so I don't know.
Because like in Black Ops 2, you could buy DLC and they'd have DLC
like
maps.
in Black Ops 3, the one that I played more.
Yeah.
You would have,
but you didn't get like a tactical advantage out of it. Like they wouldn't give you like crazy guns if you bought the DLC. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But you would. There's just different maps.
Yeah. Like Studio or whatever it was.
Yeah. Some of the DLC maps are hype.
Some of the best ones.
Yeah.
No, I don't think. I think you get all the maps.
Okay.
Just because it'd be hard to separate. the non-DLC with the DLCers.
Yeah.
I do know Destiny 2 is free.
Yeah.
The base game is free. Which is cool.
Yeah, but yeah, whatever.
Well, so that makes it better for people who are trying to get into the game now. Because instead of buying the game for $60 and then being able to do 1/8 of the content without buying all this other crap, you get it for free, and then you could pick and choose whatever you want to buy after that.
Yeah, sure.
They made it free because I guess people do that.
I also don't like how it incentivizes games to like half-ass make something. For example, Battlefield 2042 like came, onto the shelf like with so many glitches and it's like basically a broken game. Because they figured, we have time to fix this, get the Battle Pass out there and we'll get more funding.
There's Destiny's
like,
not
basically
like that
that's what Halo Infinite was like. It was we may have played one game of Big Team Battle.
Yeah.
Because the servers were broken the whole time. It's like they're coming out with these half-ass games.
Sounds like Destiny's a great game, is what I'm hearing.
Well, I don't know about that.
That's what I'm hearing.
No, I don't know about that.
Compared to what what you're talking about, it's definitely no half-ass game.
Yeah, and it also like it ruins the opportunity to work towards something to unlock. Like in Halo Reach, remember you had the flaming skull helmet?
Yeah.
And then you would grind for hours just to save up enough credits to go try and buy that. Like that's gone. Like it's over. Like
for other games, yeah.
And
Destiny's so much different than what we're talking about.
It basically like you could just buy the battle pass of a game now, and you could reach level 100. 10 hours?
Oh no, but like Fortnite,
yeah,
for
Fortnite.
example, not close. I've spent I don't know how long. 40, 50. Like if you're optimizing.
Okay, maybe that's the wrong thing I'm thinking. Like so, let's say the armor that you want is at level 80.
Mm-hmm.
That means you have to like go through and spend all your time to go through every like level.
Mm-hmm.
But like in other games, like example of Halo Reach, you could save up your currency, your clout, your Halo clout, the way you wanted to.
Remember that at all in that game, but yeah.
You had the little credits at the bottom of the screen whenever you after a multiplayer game, and like the skull helmet was like 3 million credits. You don't remember this? That's how you bought armor and stuff. So every game you got a certain amount of credits, kind of like a Rainbow Six. You get the renown. That's how you unlock the operators.
Yeah,
which I like because it's you can pick and choose what you want.
Yeah.
Unlike a battle pass, you have to go through these bullshit steps to get to where you want. This is just what I don't like. You understand?
Sure. I just think it's different in Destiny because there is always something
and
to
if
grind for.
I feel like if you don't get the battle pass, this is especially true for Halo Infinite. I don't know about Fortnite. You can't unlock anything cool, or there's nothing to work for at all. 0. Like in Halo Infinite, I had one armor, the default skin. Never bought the battle pass, and there is no armor to go for. It's like, why even try and grind for XP or grind for anything?
There definitely is. So in the free, you could actually in the free Fortnite battle pass.
Yeah.
If you go from 0 to 100, you have enough to buy the next battle pass.
Okay. That goes back to my gripes with battle passes in general, but yeah, okay.
Which you could then get it for free for the rest of your Fortnite time you want to play forever.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Maybe.
Now, you don't actually, in the Fortnite Battle Pass for free, you wouldn't actually get, like, full-on skins. You do get some, like, gun camos. You might get a pickaxe and a back bling or something, but you're not going to get, like, the, like a banana skin or a ninja skin or something like that.
Yeah, John Wick.
Well, that was a long time ago, but yeah. That was season 3 of chapter 1. It's season 2 of chapter 4 right now.
Mm-hmm.
Which is season 3 of chapter 1 was literally 4 years ago.
19. I think when John Wick 3 came out.
So
Yeah, right when John Wick 3 came out.
yeah, and I got it too. Which is super rare now.
Do you understand my gripes about Battle Pass at this point?
Sure.
Now tell me, now Steelman me Battle Pass. Steelman the case for Battle Pass.
Steelman?
Yeah, make a strong case for why the Battle Pass is good.
I don't know. I mean, heck, I
Do
like.
You think it
Fortnite,
works better than like a Halo 5 system?
No, not close.
You would rather have Halo 5 where you get the rec points and you can unlock the gold packs.
Yeah.
Which is a little bit of RNG, a little bit of accounting.
Yeah.
Because you can choose between gold,
That's how
silver.
All sports games are the same way.
Yeah, Madden. Yeah. I think that's like a way better system in my opinion.
I definitely liked for example, Black Ops 3 had the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
You would after every game you would get a certain amount of, I'm not sure what they were called, not COD points. The other
just
ones, the free ones.
Yeah, currency, whatever.
And you had like 2 different options. So you had like the base pack or a gold pack.
Yeah.
And that's how you would unlock special guns. Now some of them might be pay to win because the people who aren't going to spend money on COD points, because in Black Ops 3 you could get the free points and spend them all on the packs, which is harder to get those free points. Or you could just dump loads of money and get more packs.
Yeah.
And then you get the guns. But I think in Fortnite it's good because, actually, back to your gripe about not getting to choose what you want right off the rip.
Yeah.
Their battle pass is, wow, I didn't think about it until just now. It's a lot different than leveling through. So there's 10 pages of the battle pass.
Yeah.
And you get 5 battle pass stars per every level you go through.
Yeah.
Well, you could spend those 5 stars on whatever you want on page 1.
Yeah.
Instead
so you have like, what, 6 choices? How many choices do you say per page?
There's a lot.
8 choices?
Probably 10.
10 choices. So you choose what you want on a page, and then you go on to the next page.
And then I think you have to unlock like half of one page to unlock the next page. But it's better than because your gripe was, I want to choose whatever I want now.
Yeah. Well, I want to be able to work towards something I want instead of having to progress through all the bullshit.
But you don't have to progress through all of that.
Yeah.
You can, but, well, like unless it's on page 100, then yeah, you're going to have to, or page 10, yeah, you're going to have to progress through the whole thing. But just up until you unlock page 10, though. You don't have to unlock everything before. But once you get to level 100, it doesn't matter because you would have enough stars to buy everything in the Battle Pass, so it doesn't matter.
Okay.
But yeah.
Gripes on Battle Pass. Okay. You want to get into the movies?
Sure.
Connor's going to do the first movie.
All right.
The Hangover.
Yeah.
2009.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, I'll ask you a question real quick. We'll get off with the basics. What's the rating?
I have no idea. Why?
Well, give me out a number.
You're the one with the freaking options.
Sorry. Guess the rating.
I don't know. 7, 8.
7. Do you think it deserves that?
I
think it's like one of the better comedy movies like in existence.
I got bored, man.
What?
I did get bored.
What?
Yeah.
What was boring about it? What part?
I don't know. I don't know. There was just like, Right? So, like, before, like, the ending, I got pretty bored.
Like Mr. Chong?
Like, I like to break my movies into 4 sections.
Okay, let's break it down.
The third section was I just was so bored.
So what? Okay. So what's your 4 sections? What's Connor Thomas' 4 section of movies?
I just break it into, like, time periods. Yeah. But
Okay.
yeah.
They've made those already. They're called acts.
Same thing. Yeah. Nah, I don't know.
Okay. Did you not like the part where they had Black Doug? And I mean, that's the part you're talking about right now.
Yeah, I guess that's I was gonna say I didn't like the Black Doug, but I didn't know if that was like at the end of.
I think after they got arrested is like third act or third part starts. That's your fourth part.
I think I got bored when Rob Riggle came. Yeah.
You didn't like Rob Riggle part?
No, I mean I like him. He's a Chiefs fan, but
he's also was in the military. He was a Marine Corps.
But,
believe it or not.
Yeah. But it's pretty funny though. It's pretty good. I like.
Who's your favorite character? Mike Tyson.
No. I don't know.
Alan. Phil. Doug. Stu.
I definitely do not like Stu. Paging Doctor. I didn't like him.
Okay.
Probably my least favorite was him. Doug, we don't see a lot really of Doug because the whole movie's spent searching for him.
Justin Bartha is the name of the actor.
Riley from National Treasure,
of course.
And then Alan and whatever his name is,
Phil.
Yeah, are the 2 best ones.
Alan is a funny motherfucker.
Bradley Cooper and I don't know what the other guy's name
Zach
is.
Galifianakis. You never heard of Zach Galifianakis?
No.
He's a super funny. He's like probably the funniest IRL of the whole 4.
Yeah,
because he's a comedian.
But it's pretty good.
Mr. Chow.
Which one going to fuck on me? Starts freaking beating him.
At least you tried.
He was pretty funny. Suck on these tiny balls.
Ken Jeong. You've seen him before and stuff, haven't you?
Yeah.
You know he's a doctor.
Is he really?
Yeah, he's actually Dr. Jeong. Black Doug.
I didn't.
You didn't like Black Doug?
I don't really care. No.
Mike Epps. He's a super famous comedian. Also, you had Brian Callen as the wedding guy, like the guy who owns the wedding parlor.
Yeah, you said, "Oh my God, it's
Brian Callen."
I didn't know who that was.
He's a comedian. He's on Joe Rogan a lot.
Oh, okay.
He's pretty funny. Give us a general synopsis of the movie.
All right. 4 homies three homies are going to take Doug. So Stu, Alan, and Phil are going to take Doug out for a bachelor's party to Vegas.
Doug's getting married.
Right. And they take him out to Vegas, and they get this really expensive suite. And then they go up onto the roof. Alan gives them whatever the heck it was called.
Jägermeister.
Right, that stuff. They drank it. And then it cuts to them waking up in their room, which is completely trashed. Looks horrible. I think you know what happens watching the movie. You're like, oh, they just had a freaking lit time.
In Vegas, baby.
Alan wakes up, goes to the bathroom. Tiger in the bathroom. I thought that scene was really funny. He's sitting there peeing, right? Peeing into the toilet or the urinal or whatever was in there.
Yeah.
And the tiger goes, "Rrr," and he doesn't even like. He just keeps peeing, and he just looks. He just turns his whole body and looks
Starts
at the
peeing
tiger,
on the floor.
and he's just like high as shit, well, hungover as shit, peeing just all over the freaking bathroom, looking at this tiger, and it's just like, huh. And then he's like, oh, and starts freaking out. Pretty funny. Kicks Phil. But all three wake up. Stu,
Hungover.
Phil, and Alan, hungover as shit. They're about to go out with Doug, of course, the man of the hour, and well, they can't find Doug. They can't find him, Doug. So they start on this wild goose hunt, whatever you call it, for Doug. They walk outside. First thing they see is some crazy lunatic threw his mattress out the window. Pretty funny. And then, well, they call their valet for their Mercedes.
Yeah.
And what comes is a police car. So all three of them just hop in this police car. I'm pretty sure I forgot the baby, but
Yeah, they find a baby in their hotel.
they found a baby in the closet of their hotel.
Funniest part is when Zach Galifianakis makes the baby check himself up.
He's like,
I was losing it, dude.
So they go out to eat. All three of
Breakfast.
them and the baby are sitting there like outside at this table, and Alan starts like, guys, look, he's whacking off, making him like move his hand up and down, all weird like. And and Phil's like, dude, what the hell are you doing? Like, quit making him jack himself off. Like,
Oh my gosh, it's so funny. Zach Galifianakis is so funny.
and then now they're trying to like retrace their steps, and then Phil Bradley Cooper looks at his wrist, and he had one of those like hospital bands on his wrist. You know, those plastic little things you get on your wrist when you go there. And they're like, holy shit, dude, you must have gone to the hospital. And so they go to the doctor who's with this old man. Pretty funny scene with the old man. You just see him naked, that's all.
Yeah.
And then they're asking the doctor questions and all this stuff. And he mentions a wedding. Like that they were excited about going to some wedding. And they realized that one of them got married that night.
At like a speed marriage place, like a drive-through marriage.
'Cause that happens in Vegas. So they go to this marriage place, and the guy who runs it, Dayton's comedian guy,
Brian Callen, plays Eddie.
Yeah, and he's like, "Oh my God, guys!" Like calls them by their name. They don't know who it is, and they're trying to trying to understand what happened. Well, it turns out that Stu married a hooker. It's funny because Stu, he's a dentist who wants to be a doctor, of course. He calls himself a doctor, but they make fun of him because a dentist is not a real doctor, I guess. And it's funny that Stu got married because he's like the least party guy in there, it seems like, and he also is going to propose at Doug's wedding to his girlfriend. Right. So it's funny that he got married to some hooker. They got the address of the hooker that he married. Goes to her apartment. She like starts kissing him and stuff. And the baby that they found happened to be her baby. His name was like Tyler. Tyler. Oh my gosh, how did I get that?
I'm looking for. That's what I'm exactly looking for him right now on IMDb. I just found him.
What, the baby?
Yeah,
It's Tyler.
Grant Holmquist.
How old is he now?
Let me look. I don't see anything.
But The name was Tyler. And, yeah.
Where'd you leave off?
They just got to the apartment. Well, I guess I messed up. Because, okay. Before they go to the apartment, they are trying to leave the marriage place. And two guys pull up with guns and stuff.
Two Yakuza-looking fellers.
And they start beating on the windows with bats and stuff. Start shooting at him. He accidentally shot Eddie. And Phil, played by Bradley Cooper's, driving out all crazy like. And then they finally get to the stripper's house and all this stuff. And I'm not really sure what happens after that. Where do they go after the hooker's house?
Don't they get arrested?
Yeah.
Your least favorable, memorable part.
That's probably why.
Okay, keep going.
Well, yeah, they get arrested. They get out. They, like, talk themselves out. And then they have to go get their Mercedes from a compound. Pulls up. I'm thinking, oh, this is a different Mercedes, though, because it has a roof on it and stuff. It just seemed off, but I guess it was the real one.
Yeah.
And then they get back in it. They're driving back to the hotel when they realize somebody's in the trunk of their Mercedes. And they go back there, and it happens to be naked, whatever his name is.
Mr. Chow.
Mr. Chow.
Mr. Chow.
Who then proceeds to jump out and put his balls in Phil's face. I think it was Phil.
Yeah.
And he therefore beats all three of them.
With the crowbar.
With a crowbar. And says...
In the middle of the desert.
Says some funny stuff. And then he just starts running off. Well, that's, yeah, you can carry on because I don't really remember.
So, where do they go from there?
That's why I asked you.
That's a damn good question. I totally forgot. I mean, look.
How are you going to look?
I got skills. So I think the next important part happens is that Mr. Chow and them find him.
Yeah.
And he says, "We have Doug." And they're like, "But you guys played craps with us when they were on, drugs and crazy." And he's like, "You stole my $80,000.
Well, it wasn't on purpose. Alan had what he called a satchel.
A purse.
And Mr. Chow called it a purse.
Yeah.
And they had the same one.
Yep.
And Alan must have mistakenly took Mr. Chow's, which had $80,000 worth of casino chips in it.
Yeah.
And so now Mr. Chow has Doug kidnapped. And
he says, "Bring us $80,000.
We need $80,000, or else I'm going to kill every single one of you right here."
I don't know if he said that. He just says, "You won't see Doug."
So then, Alan, Phil, and Stu are like, "How the hell are we going to get $80,000? They start searching for that purse, and they can't find it. And Alan, in the beginning of the book or of the movie, was he had a book called like
The World's Greatest Blackjack Player.
Yeah. So he's like he like found it like in the couch cushions or something.
Yep.
And they're like,
he says,
"Holy
"Guys,
shit.
let's do this."
Yeah. So them three and the hooker
Jade.
Yeah, Jade. There you go. Stu's new wife.
Okay.
Go to the blackjack table. And these freaking fools were counting cards, which I don't know what that is.
You want me to explain it to you?
Maybe after.
Just real quick.
Sure, go ahead.
So, blackjack is played by you count the numbers on the cards,
Mm-hmm.
and you want to get as close to 21 without going over as
Mhm.
possible. 10 through ace counts as 10 points, except for ace can either count as a 1 or 11. So normally 11. We'll just say 10 through king is 10 points, and ace is 11 points, and then 9 through 2 is what this says on the card. He'll deal you out cards, and it'll say, you can get up to 21.
Mm-hmm.
And if the dealer also plays, if he gets closer to 21 than you lose. That's the general gist of it. The way you count cards is the more 10, numbers are out there, that means like the lower the count, and there's less like 2s, 3s, 4s, and 5s, 6s.
Mm-hmm.
That means that there's a higher chance that you're gonna lose. Basically, it's a way to like rig the system so you can win.
How is that like illegal? If that's
It's not illegal.
Well, they were saying it was.
No, it's not illegal.
That's what they said.
It's not illegal.
Okay, it just seems like a. Way
It's
to
no.
play.
Even Alan said it's not illegal. It's just frowned upon. He said that in the movie.
Um,
But no, it's not illegal.
Well, they started doing that.
It's just a way. So basically, it's a way that you can like. There's a 51% chance of you winning instead of like a 49% chance of you winning.
Mm.
It's basically how it works.
Well, back to the movie. The three bros kind of like start to. They're all at the same table.
Blackjack table. Yep.
But they're all gonna combine the money at the end of the day, so it doesn't matter.
So what they were doing is they were in team. It's called teams and counting teams. So Alan is doing all the brain power. He's keeping track of the count. So like 2 through 6, Connor, you add 1 to the count. The higher number the count is, the better for you.
Mm-hmm.
If it's a 10 through ace, you do -1.
Mm-hmm.
So you want a positive number at the end of the day.
Mm-hmm.
When the number's positive, he'll give a signal like over to Stu, and Stu will bet a lot of money because there's a higher chance of him winning.
Yeah.
That's
So
how counting
they were
works.
cheating.
There's not cheating, but keep going.
They got $82,000 or something like that.
Yes, correct.
And so now they have the money to go pay for Doug to get back to them.
Yep.
So they do like this old-fashioned meetup in the desert, Breaking Bad style.
It was funny.
And
Mr. Chow's all dressed up.
Mr. Chow's got his drip on.
Oh yeah.
And we're like, and he's like, give me the money and I'll give you Doug. Well, they're all like, well, we want to see Doug first. So they drag Doug out of the back seat with like a bag over his head.
Like a hostage.
Right. And then they toss over the $80,000. They get Doug back. It's the wrong Doug.
Otherwise known as
Black
Doug.
Doug. It's just another random Doug.
It's not a random Doug. So it's the drug dealer that gave Alan
Right.
the Rufalin at the beginning of the movie.
So actually what happened, so why they got so hungover and don't remember a single thing they did is because Alan,
Roofied him.
well, not on purpose. He thought he bought ecstasy from this Black Doug. And then he actually did slip them what he thought was ecstasy in their Jägermeister. But it happened to be Rufalin,
Yeah.
which I guess really fucked them up. I don't know.
Roofies. You don't know what roofies is?
The only roofie I know is your painter guy that doesn't work for him now.
Well, roofies is like what Bill Cosby used on women.
Well, I know what they call it in the movie. I'm not going to say it, but
What, the date rape drug?
come on, dude.
What, you don't like saying that?
You can't say that.
Why?
Shut up. I'm going to quit.
Okay. Yeah, so roofies is a date rape drug. Yeah, that's what Bill Cosby, used.
Going to get us freaking canceled, man.
I don't see how, but,
Gonna
we're
get us
educating the people.
canceled.
Yeah, so it basically just makes you incoherent and it gives you, amnesia. And that's how they, did all the crazy stuff that night. And yeah, Black Doug didn't know the difference. He's like, Rooflin, I've never heard Rooflin.
Well, then he says, "Well, I must have switched the bags on you."
Yeah, it's funny stuff.
But then,
Then Black Doug says, he said something about a roof,
yeah,
and then Stu like has a brain blast moment where he's like, he's on the roof.
yeah,
At the beginning of the movie, there's a mattress on like one of the statues.
yeah,
And all the people outside are like, oh, these crazy guys just threw a mattress at their bedroom window. And then Stu realizes, oh, you can't open windows in the Vegas hotels or any hotel, really.
yeah.
And he's like, he's on the roof. He's like, we put him up there as a prank.
Yeah, so they pranked them during their high time.
Yeah.
And they put his bed up on the roof with him sleeping on it.
Yeah.
And then I guess Doug must have thrown it off the roof when he woke up. And then he sat there in the sun up on the roof all day with the purse of $80,000.
No, he didn't. He just had the chips.
No, he had the purse.
Did he?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, he had $80,000 worth of Caesar Palace chips.
Yeah.
I mean,
and he's orange and red as shit.
Yeah, he's
he
super
sat
tan.
up there high and hungover.
We forgot the part we skipped over.
What?
Mike Tyson. We skipped over the whole Mike Tyson
we didn't
part.
even talk about Mike Tyson.
Okay. We'll finish the story. We'll go back to Mike Tyson.
But
so he's super red burnt, and then they have to drive. They had to get back to L.A. from Las Vegas in 3.5 hours, which I don't think is physically possible.
So they start zooming. There's a pretty cool scene actually. They're on the highway, and they like called some like tuxedo driver people.
Yeah.
And they're on the highway like going like super fast, and this big truck pulls up next to him, and I guess they all knew him. And he pulls up, starts throwing them suits and stuff, like, yeah, let's go. So they're changing and stuff in the middle of the car and everything, driving down. And they finally get to the wedding, which starts as soon as he gets there.
Yeah.
And then,
they make it to the wedding on time.
And then the wedding starts happening. At the end of it, Stu is standing there with his girlfriend who's like, what the hell? And I guess she's like super protective of him. And he told her that they were actually going to a wine tasting convention, like a gentleman thing. But instead, he got married to a hooker in Vegas and went to Vegas. And he told her that, and he's like, I don't give a shit about you no more. And then Alan tries to like slide with her.
He's like, I could be your bartender.
Yeah, because the whole story is Stu's girlfriend cheated on Stu with a bartender on a cruise.
Yeah, and he just doesn't care. That's the funny part.
So Alan's like, I'll be your bartender.
Yeah.
And then it's just at the end, it's just the four bros just, enjoying life.
Yeah.
But we'll go back to the Mike Tyson. So this is I think this is the scene when we first see Mike Tyson is
what?
Is when we get back to the hotel after the naked Mr. Chow.
Yeah.
This is where they find the blackjack book. But before he finds the blackjack book, they get in there and, well, Mike Tyson is in there. And Mike Tyson's like, how do you guys steal my tiger? So the tiger was actually Mike Tyson's.
Okay, Connor, come on.
It's pretty good, eh?
Yeah, sure. Keep going.
So, right, the tiger that we talked about earlier in the bathroom was actually Mike Tyson's tiger. Mike Tyson found the tiger, came back to them, and, well, he punched Alan in the face. And this is fat Mike Tyson.
Yeah, really.
This is
Mike
not
Tyson.
like
they walk into their apartment and In the Air Tonight by Phil Collins is playing.
Yeah.
And Mike Tyson's like rocking out to it. And it's just a weird situation. And as the beat drops, he just sucker punches Al and knocks him out.
So yeah, Mike Tyson's like, you guys need to deliver my tiger back to
His mansion.
his big mansion. So their strategy was, they gave this tiger the rest of the roofies.
Yeah.
This tiger's knocked out. They have like those
Luggage carts.
luggage carts with a blanket over top of the tiger, just lugging it through this really fancy hotel.
Yeah.
They get it in the back of the Mercedes. And like right before they reach Mike Tyson's house, the tiger wakes up.
Yeah.
It starts like attacking them. He scratched Phil, starts eating the interior of the car.
Yeah.
And they finally get him. They finally show up to Mike Tyson's house, where they go inside and they watch the security footage of them leaving, or them getting Mike Tyson's tiger and breaking into his house and stuff. Well, it's funny because Alan, they're like all by the pool, and like Mike Tyson's pool had like these like big rock things by it, like a lot of fancy pools do. And well, Alan gets on top of him and starts pissing in his pool, and Mike Tyson's just looking at him and feels like, dude, really?
Oh, you thought that was funny?
That's so funny. And then they were being real nice and gentle with the tiger until Phil starts like fucking the tiger.
Well, he like air humps the
He's
tiger.
like pretending to, with the tiger, and Mike Tyson's like, dude, looking at him.
Funny stuff.
And that's like really about the whole Mike Tyson deal.
So what do you think about the movie, Connor?
It's pretty funny. The funniest parts are the credits. Because at the end of the movie, the four bros are sitting together, and they actually had a camera with a bunch of pictures that they took from the night, and they're all like discussing how we should look at them. Well, the movie ends, and then the credits are
Their whole night
are rolling
that they don't remember.
But along with the credits are the pictures with everything, which are some screwed up pictures.
Yeah.
Of just them having the funnest time ever. A bunch of just naked chicks all around.
Uh-huh. Funny stuff.
It's pretty funny. But that's really about the gist of the movie.
Good old Hangover. One of my favorite comedy
There's
movies.
like three more.
Yeah, there's 3. No, there's just 2 and 3.
Yeah.
They're nowhere near as good.
Yeah, but same crew though.
Yeah. We're good on the Hangover?
Yeah, I didn't rate it, I don't think.
It's a 7/7.
Yeah, I don't think I rated it, so.
Comedies are kind of hard to rate. Let's move on to the next one quickly.
What, are you getting impatient?
Well, how long do you think we've been recording?
Hour.
Hour 5.
Oh.
And we got to get through 2 very long movies.
2?
Yeah.
We just got one more.
2 more.
What's the other one?
We got an extravagant special today. Yeah.
What other movies did we watch?
John Wick 3, Parabellum.
Oh, I wasn't going to count that one. Holy crap. We're going to talk a lot about Keanu Reeves.
Yeah, I'll start it off. After John Wick 2, he's excommunicado.
Yeah.
He has to basically survive. He has some epic fight scenes in like the knife house that start out. Well,
jeez, I'm starting to combine 3 and 4 now.
Okay. Start off, he fights Boban and kills Boban Marjanovic.
Is that in 3?
Yep, with the book. Kills him with the book.
Yeah, now I'm really starting to get it mixed.
It's okay. Calm down. Which is a cool cameo,
Because you just like
I love Boban.
Boban Marjanovic.
You don't like Boban?
He's fine.
No Boban?
There's no reason to hate him, so.
Yeah. Which he's pretty funny in that movie. His hands look CGI, but they're real.
Yeah.
Then he has a crazy knife fight.
Right.
In the knife place.
Yeah, throwing them at people. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
And then There's this adjudicator, I think it is. Yeah. Adjudicator that is basically mad at Winston for letting John Wick, have an hour.
Yeah.
And
You have 7 days.
yeah, so she threatens both the Bowery King, Lawrence Fishburne, and Ian McShane, who's Winston, with you have 7 days to renounce your leadership, or we're gonna you're gonna be punished.
Well, I think it's what I understood is because they helped him.
Yeah.
After,
That's it.
After he was
After the excommunicado.
Fishburne helped him in the killing of whatever DeSantos, whatever his name is.
Yeah.
Because the gun that he killed him with was Fishburne's gun, I think.
Yeah.
So that's how he helped him. And then Winston helped him by giving him an hour to escape.
Yeah. So you're not allowed to do that.
So the adjudicator was there to you can't do that. And then she takes away the Continental's powers.
Yeah. Decrescerates, I think is what.
No, it's not that. Yeah. Maybe you're right, but I don't think it's that. What that did was you can now do business on the Continental grounds.
Yeah.
So you can go on.
So then John Wick talks to the director, the girl at the ballerina studio, remember?
Yeah. Yeah. Which I understood that as
him going back home.
His mom or something.
Basically.
Kind of reminded me.
That's where he was raised, basically.
Reminded me of Black Widow.
Yeah, that's basically exactly it.
Yeah.
This weird Latin church, thing.
Yeah.
That he was raised up in.
Yeah, and she's like, I'm not gonna help you. All this bullshit.
You're excommunicado. I can't help you.
He had a ticket, which was the reason why he was at. He was actually in the library where he met Bobon.
Yeah, he was getting his ticket so he could escape.
Because I guess he had a book in the library that had one of those secret components, the little pockets in the book.
Yeah.
With this ticket thing.
Takes it to the director. He's like, I need to go talk to the elder or whatever.
Yeah.
Which is all the way in where is it? I don't know.
The sand dunes.
She's like, I don't want to. You're excommunicado, and he's like, you kind of have to. And then she takes the ticket.
Yeah. Then
sends him off to the Middle East somewhere.
Well. So she takes him through the building, this old Italian building.
Church.
And that's where it reminds me of Black Widow.
Because you see all the guys doing judo.
You see, because you're walking through it, and there's almost 2 levels. There's all these ballerina chicks, which is actually in Black Widow too. Because that's how they were trained also. Yeah. Then you see, they're also training them to become these badass assassins, which is the same thing as Black Widow is.
Came out before Black Widow. But yeah, all the guys are doing judo. It's basically how he was raised. Yeah. And she's like, oh, remember this, Jordani?
Yeah. And he's like, yeah. Yeah.
Keanu, ridiculous in this movie, dude. And every John Wick movie is ridiculous.
Yeah.
So yeah, he goes over to the Middle East Continental. I forgot the location.
Yeah, it's some country.
Shoot.
Well, he's not meeting the elder there. That's not the elder.
No, he's not. He's like a person that knows him. That old man that runs the Continental.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Well, actually, he didn't run it. He was the ex-runner of it.
Yeah.
Because the new runner is Halle Berry, or whatever her name is. Halle Berry. Halle Berry, yeah.
He goes to Calabasas. Yeah. Sorry. Casablanca.
What'd you call it?
Calabasas. Carol Baskins.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Goes to Carol Baskins. It's in Morocco, so they have a continental hotel.
That was funny.
He meets Halle Berry.
Right. And I guess
She has a marker.
they had a mark. Yeah,
they had a marker. She owes John.
Yeah. And what he wanted was to talk with her the old leader of the Continental.
Yeah.
Because he knows where the Elder is and how to get to him.
Yeah.
Well, there's actually a cool scene. Because when they get there, they start talking. It's them three. And they start fighting.
Yeah.
And the old man wanted a token, like a gift for talking to them.
Yeah.
And the gift that he wanted was one of her dogs. So she had 2 German Shepherd dogs.
Belgian Malinois.
Oh, I'm so fucking sorry.
These are nasty dogs
Who
used by
are,
the military.
Like crazy badass dogs that could kill you.
Yeah.
And well, she's like, I'm not gonna let you have my dog.
Yeah.
Well, what he then does is shoot the dog. Luckily, it had bulletproof vest on, so it didn't die. But it hurt the dog. And Halle Berry, therefore, shoots his kneecaps out like Joe freaking Swanson. And,
Okay.
And she's about to kill him. And John goes, don't do that. And she's like, he shot my dog.
Yeah.
And he's like, I understand.
Yeah.
But don't do that. I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Guns. Lots of guns.
The adjudicator girl talks to a sushi chef in New York.
Yeah, he's badass.
Basically hires him to assassinate. Basically, he's like the Common
him
of
and his crew.
He's like the Common of this movie. You know, Common from the last
John
Wick 2.
Right.
Basically, the Common of the movie. This Asian badass ninja
But
guy.
he's way better than Common. I'm sorry.
I don't know.
Are you kidding? He had like a whole crew with him, man. That was just as ninja-like.
Yep. The adjudicator eventually finds the director girl, Giordani's mom or whatever.
Right.
Finds her and then stabs her through the hand with the samurai sword as like, you're going to serve us or whatever.
Yeah. Better than what they do to Fishburne.
Yeah. We'll get to that here in a minute. So at that point, then John and Hallie shoot up a whole bunch of people.
It goes crazy. The dogs are pretty
cool. Classic John Wick scene.
Yeah.
They finish the shooting.
10 minutes.
And then John's like, you have this marker, you got to take me to this elder in the desert.
Yeah.
And she does, takes him out there as far as they can go. And then he basically has to walk until he passes out.
Which is exactly what happens. He gets picked up by this random Arab. And he wakes up.
Arab.
What are they called?
That's like the most southern way to call it.
Oh.
Arab. Arab.
I'm so sorry.
Good Lord, bro. Arab. You sound like Sergeant Johnson in Halo. Take care of them, they're Arabs. Bro.
How do you spell it? A-R-A-B? Arab.
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 Okay. He falls apart in the desert. Gets picked up by an Arab. And then taken to like the supreme elder of the high table.
The supreme elder.
And he's like, I'll set you free if you, pledge your allegiance to me. And he takes his ring finger and cuts it off with the ring on it, gives it to him. And he's like, this is enough.
Where's my ring?
Yep. And then...
Well, the only way... So the elder gave him a mission. He gave him a name, which I guess is what happens in that world.
To kill.
Yes. And the only way he'll give him his freedom back is if he goes to kill Winston.
Correct.
She obviously cares about.
Yeah.
Because he's like, oh my god. Okay. So, yeah.
He flies back to New York. As his way back to the Continental, he has a whole bunch of fighting on motorcycles, which is badass.
Yeah.
Connor doesn't like it, but I think it's badass.
That's fine.
You know. Gets to the hotel.
Well, actually, I think it's pretty cool. They, like, crash right in front of the hotel again, because that always happens. Like, him and Common did that same thing.
Yeah.
And, well, the little sushi chef ninja guy's about to kill him, and John just puts his hand on the stairs, and Lance was just standing there watching him, or Sharon, or whatever his name is in the movie. You do not touch him. But he's excommunicado. I advise you to put your sword away.
Mm-hmm.
Rest in peace, by the way. I was playing the campaign today.
Yeah. Are you crying?
And I was like, holy crap. Zavala's dead.
Okay.
But, so yeah.
Yeah. John shows up to the Continental. There's a fancy glass, like, museum part.
Yeah.
And, you know, the adjudicator asked John, he's like, are you going to kill Winston? And he's like, no. And Winston, you know, she asked Winston, she's like, are you going to stay down? He's like, no. And she's like,
all right.
It's been officially deconsecrated.
Deconsecrated, yep. That sounds better. And she sent a whole crew of badass dudes in there. And Lance Reddick was him.
Correct. John and Lance are, I don't know his name in the movie.
Sharon. It's Charon.
Sharon.
Sharon. Karen.
Yeah, Karen and John.
Sharon.
Why is that funny? What? I don't see how that's funny.
He's like Tyrone, Sharon.
I guess I don't get it.
We see him actually do something rather than the manager would like to see you.
Okay. So, yeah, a bunch of, like, insanely armored guys are coming to take out John and Winston.
The armor, you can't shoot through it.
Yeah, it's basically just invincible. Like, helmets, full body gear. They're like Montaigne from Rainbow Six Siege.
It's pretty cool. So that whole scene's really awesome because before they send all those people in, it's Lance, John Wick, and Winston and the dog, of course.
Yeah.
Downstairs in like this safe room, and there's like a bunch of fancy guns and stuff. And John Wick's like picking it out and stuff, all this stuff, and like watch them like load up. I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Then
he gets a fancy brand new pistol from John Wick 3. You know.
Yeah.
The John Wick 3 pistol. It's a Terran Tactical. We talked about it before.
And then John Wick, and then Lance Reddick like opened a opened what looked like a closet. And then a bunch of dudes in suits came running out.
Yep.
And it was just on like Donkey Kong.
So he had a hard time killing them because their body armor is ridiculous. He'd have to use like half a mag on one guy.
Yeah. Well, like each bullet would like stun them. So he'd shoot them like 3 or 4 times in the chest. And then he would have to grab them and then like shoot under their chin.
Yeah.
To kill them.
Get underneath the helmet. And he's like, this isn't going to fucking work.
Yeah.
Goes back to Winston where he's in the vault, and he's like, we need something different. And then Sharon gives him a shotgun with slug rounds.
Yeah.
And the slugs start just obliterating people. Like, they take people's heads in half.
Right, yeah.
It's just a ridiculous
full
scene.
on like exploding heads and stuff.
He takes out all the rest of the the crazy armor guys coming in.
Then we get into
maybe my least favorite part of the movie.
The Mirror Museum place, where it's John Wick versus the sushi chef ninjas and his crew.
Correct.
And then we see like all these fight scenes versus a bunch of like his students.
Yep.
And then we see two older men who are like almost like fanboying fighting John Wick. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they're like, we heard it, John Wick.
They're like, holy shit, we're fighting John Wick.
Yeah.
They start like they're beating him up and like they could kill him and they're like, get up. You're just knocking off the rust or something like that.
Yeah.
And then he ends up just beating the shit out of both of them.
Yeah.
And he doesn't kill them. He obviously could.
Yeah.
He just lets them be, and they're both like, oh, okay, we give up. And then he goes upstairs to finally fight the boss level of the sushi chef. I'm not sure what his name is.
Zero.
Yeah. Like the number 0.
Or the word 0. Yeah.
0. And
Mr. Chow.
we could call him Mr. Chow.
No, 0. Call him 0. No. I'm not gonna disrespect 0 like that. 0 and John Wick have a crazy standoff.
Where it ends with a sword through 0.
Yep.
That's all you really need to know. We're not going to talk about the details of a fight, but yeah.
It was such a long, drawn out scene. Oh my gosh, dude. It's that and like the desert shit is what made me not like this movie.
That's how I feel about a scene in John Wick 4, which is
We still got to finish 3 real quick.
I talked to you about.
John goes up to the roof. Then to save John, Ian McShane like shoots him in the armor and knocks him off the roof.
Well, so let's use character names, please, because I wouldn't know that Winston was him. So it's Winston, Sharon, and John Wick, and then the Adjudicator are up on the roof, and Winston's like, I'm gonna serve, and like I guess serving would mean killing John Wick.
Correct.
And then he proceeds to shoot John Wick, even though John Wick's suit is like fully bulletproof. John Wick falls off the roof, somehow survives, and the Adjudicator believed, well, John Wick's dead now.
He did just fall a ridiculous amount of feet and literally survives.
0% chance in real life he's alive.
Yeah, 0%. 0%.
Like, like 0.
Yeah.
The man is dead.
Bullshit
But
stuff.
it's John Wick, so he's alive. So the Adjudicator was like, oh, she thought exactly what we thought. Well, he's dead. Your hotel is now reconcentrated. Or whatever it's called.
Reconcentrated.
Yeah. It now works. Is what that means.
Reconcentrate.
What's that mean?
An Arab. Reconsecrated, Connor. Reestablished.
I said it now works. That's reestablished and it now works. It's the same thing. Go. And yeah. And then she's like, what the hell? He's not alive, or he's not dead.
Yeah, because the body's gone.
And then I'm not sure what happens then.
Well, Lawrence Fishburne finds John.
Right.
Takes him into the sewers. And he's like, because this elaborate speech, he's like, I'm pissed off at the high table.
Oh.
And he's like, John, are you pissed off?
Yeah.
There you go. That's the end of the movie. Closes the credits out.
We missed what happened to Fishburne. We talked about how John Wick's mom, per se, with quotations, was punished. John Wick was punished. Winston was practically punished. Kind of. He kind of didn't really learn a lesson at all. He kind of just guided everything back to normal. But Lawrence was also punished. Lawrence Fishburne, right, is that his name?
Mm-hmm. Well, the Bowery King in the movie.
I'm not going to say that. So,
yeah.
Gave John Wick a gun with 7 bullets in John Wick 2. And for each bullet, you get 1 cut. So Zero proceeded to slash Lawrence up with 7 cuts. I actually assumed he was dead. Because in the scene, very clearly it looks like he died.
Yeah.
At the end, John Wick appears back in the sewers with little Lawrence, and you can see he's all sorts of screwed up.
Yeah.
And then,
he says all his lines.
Yeah.
What's it rated, Connor? Guess.
Probably 7.6.
7.4. Same as the first. All 3 of the first ones are all the same
Which
rating.
is bullshit, dude. They're not that.
What do you think? Of the first 3,
I rated him. No, I
what
rated
is
him.
it? Rank the first 3. Sorry, rank the first 3.
2, 3, 1.
Okay.
I think
I disagree.
I rated them very close to each other.
Okay.
I think I put. I actually think I think I did 1 is 7.6, which is higher than what it is on there.
Yeah.
2 is an 8 is what I put.
Okay.
And then this one 7.8, so it's like 6, 8, 8.8.
I'd go 2, 1, 3.
Yeah.
In my order.
I just really like seeing more of the world of John Wick. Like I was listening to the rewatchables.
Yeah.
And what they explained of John Wick 2, because that's the only one they've talked about on there, is how they really enjoyed more of the lore of the world. And in John Wick 2 and 3, we get to see more of that.
Yeah.
Like all the Continentals and all of the, like, I'll call them like pop-up shops, I guess. Like not really pop-up shops, but like tools, I guess, because he had like access to that doctor guy.
Yeah.
He had access to that tailor who made like crazy things and the guns and John Wick 2.
Yeah.
Yeah. So John Wick 1, we don't get to really see that.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, I think John Wick 3 is the worst out of the first 3. Just in my opinion. The whole Halle Berry scene, like, there till the end of the desert scene, like that whole section, it's just bad, in my opinion.
You didn't like the
I didn't like the finger chopping off shit.
Well, with John Wick?
Yeah. I just think it's just a little ridiculous, you know?
Well, yeah, I think that too.
And then I don't know if Halle Berry's like the best actress for that part, in my opinion. I don't know. She's just trying to be like super, threatening. It's just I don't feel it.
I thought she was
like if they got the Marlene chick in there, maybe I'd feel like more threatened.
No, I didn't get that vibe though, that we were supposed to be scared of her.
She's like an assassin though. She's like, John, we work together or whatever,
I mean, sure, man. But I thought she did really good with the dogs. I thought I thought she was good because I felt like
I think the dogs maybe like did a lot of redemption. Like, cut the dogs out. Do you think it would have been as cool?
No.
Yeah.
But with the dogs, I thought she was like, heck, it's kind of weird, but her and the dogs worked.
I'm not saying she didn't do her job.
I thought she did.
She did a lot of work on that movie, to especially do the tactical training and stuff.
Yeah. That whole fight scene, that's a long fight scene.
Yeah. But I don't know. The finger chopping off stuff. I also didn't like the end because the end lasted forever.
Well, we can talk about the next one.
I think the end on the next one is better than 3.
Oh, man.
Because, oh my gosh. Like, the 2 waves of guys is, would have been enough. But then they had like a 30-minute glass ninja scene. I don't think. Oh my gosh, it's ridiculous. I think it's too much at that point.
I want to say something, but I can't yet. About a scene that's way worse than anything.
You ready to talk about John Wick 4?
We gotta say spoilers though, man, because it came out less than 5 days ago.
Well, then tell him.
Thursday. So we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna
big warning.
We can give a spoiler-free review first if you want.
No, we can't.
Because we don't really know how to do that. So John Wick 4, we watched it on Thursday.
Spoilers.
Spoilers for sure. We're gonna talk about the whole movie, kind of like we just did.
Spoilers. 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 You okay over there, kid? Why is that so funny? Why is that so funny?
I just have the freaking giggles, man.
You got the giggles?
This is good. I'm having fun now. The start of this was a little not too fun, but I'm having fun now.
Let's make it quick, because we're like going crazy on time right now.
Dude, we have nothing but time.
I got Rainbow Six to play.
Dude. Dude.
Okay, get into it. Let's go. Go on. Start it off.
I have 3 and 4 mixed up, man.
Do I need to
we start off in the desert, man.
Do I need to give you
just push me along a little bit. Give me checkpoints and
there's
hopefully
no synopsis yet.
Uh-oh. So the movie starts off, John Wick's on a horse
in the desert.
Chasing down these people.
Correct.
And actually at this current point in the movie theater, I'm counting his kill count.
Okay.
I was trying to count his kill count.
Okay.
We got to the second scene and I failed because I just couldn't count too high. We're chasing down these 3 other guys, Arabs. Killed them. We get to the new Elder's booth because John Wick's wanting his ring back. Well, I guess this is a new Elder.
Yep.
It's a new guy from John Wick 3. And he's like, I don't have it. It does nothing for you to kill me and all this bullshit.
Yeah.
John Wick's like, yeah. And kills him.
And then the credits roll.
John Wick 4.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know what happens after that. Boom, boom. Lots of guns. People dead. Cool fire shotgun. That's about it.
Okay, Connor, we go to Osaka. Come on. What happens there?
Osaka.
Yeah.
Is that the daughter and the dude?
Osaka, one of the most populous cities in Japan.
Okay. There's a continental there.
Okay.
There's a continental. We see this black dude.
This is why we can't be doing this for 2 hours, is because you just forget everything after an hour and a half.
What do you mean? What? Black dude with a dog. Yeah.
Keep going.
You go on. Why don't you talk?
Because you don't know anything? Is that why you're not talking?
Yeah.
We go to Osaka Continental. John Wick does. And he's trying to figure out where all the high table people is. That's his objective now, is to take out the high table people. He has a friend there, and he's all with his daughter, and she's like, you can't let John in here. And then he's on the roof, and she's like, motherfucker.
Yeah, because they're having drinks and stuff.
Yeah.
And then we get to my black guy with a dog.
There's this guy named Nobody who, is I think, what did John call him? Called him a seeker or something?
A hunter. Tracker.
Yeah, tracker. He's I guess that's what he is.
That's his name on IMDb.
Is that it? Really? Yeah, tracker. So at that point, the high table. There's like Skarsgård is like the high table, like
Bill
Lord
Skarsgård.
Bill. Yeah, Bill Skarsgård. Marcus is his name in the movie, or Marquise, however you want to say
Markeef is what I thought they called him.
it. Oh, that might be it. You might be right, Markeef. A-Rap. And then Marcus sends the tracker to go find John Wick and take him out. But you know, a huge fight breaks out at the Osaka place. They find out that John Wick's there, and then Marcus's like right-hand man like shows up with all his dudes in jackets.
Right.
Basically like the new common of the number 4 or zero common.
He's not as important though. I feel like Zero and Common were bigger characters than this guy.
I guess. But he's the same, like,
We didn't know his name.
Same utility. Cheaty?
Yeah, no. Yeah, you wouldn't have known that from watching the movie.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
We know Zero and Common though. So, but let's go back a little bit. Right. So, Marcus was that his name?
Whatever. Markeef. We can go with Markeef.
Marcus.
They call him Markeef in the movie.
Do they?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Look who is right. Markeef
Could go for it.
hires 2 people separately
Mm-hmm.
to go take care of John Wick.
Yeah.
The tracker and his dog.
Yep.
And
Cheaty.
no, the black guy or the Asian guy,
Yes, that's right.
the blind guy,
Kane.
Kane, who is actually an old friend of John Wick's.
Yep.
By
By the way, Donnie Yen is his actor's name.
he
And he's like apparently typecast as a blind Asian guy that's badass.
I've only seen him in 2 movies.
And he's blind in
And
both
he's
of them.
blind in both of them.
Every blockbuster movie he's in, he's blind.
He must be really good. I guess being blind is because like John Wick cut off his finger to like serve the high table.
He like gouged his eyes out.
He still had eyes, but you see cuts across them.
Yeah.
You can see cuts across his eyeballs, and that's like his punishment, I guess, or like his
Yeah.
like token
Yeah.
for serving the high table. So that's why he's blind.
Yeah.
So Markeef, super rich high table guy,
Yeah.
hires
Kane.
and Mr. Nobody, the tracker. All separately.
Yep.
And well, also Markeef's guys also go. So he sends like 3 whole
Cheaty.
crews to go kill John Wick.
Yep.
John Wick just can't die and survives this whole frontal assault.
Cheaty also brought like the armor guys back from John Wick 3.
Well, differently though, right? In this one, maybe at this current scene they do have the armor. Because there's also later in the movie, which I think is such bullshit and it ruins it. They all are wearing the John Wick armor, like the suits.
No, they did it in this scene too.
That's also one thing.
I'm
that
talking in
pisses
John
me
Wick
off.
3, like the guys in the crazy armor with the helmets.
Yeah.
And stuff. They're in this scene too.
Okay.
In the continental scene. Osaka.
So I think a lot of this movie is so repetitive.
Okay.
That's just everything though with this whole franchise. But what happens is the going to the daughter and the dad who like run the Continental. They're like ninja sword people too.
Mm-hmm.
And well, they actually both end up dying. Yeah,
No.
just him.
Yeah.
What happens to her?
Well, there's an end credit scene, but we didn't stay for it. John may or may not be alive. I'm joking. John's dead. No, he's not in the end credits. What? We already did spoiler warning.
I want you to look
Why?
at Keanu Reeves' IMDb filmography
You're going to say John Wick 5?
and look at his upcoming films.
Hey, guess what? Todd's in El Camino.
Well, I guess he could be in that movie. He's not dead. We've never seen it.
Todd dying?
Who?
Todd.
Oh, shit, Todd. I was thinking Ted.
Todd's in El Camino. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Same exact thing for John Wick.
Sees Keanu Reeves then.
It's going to be pre-marriage.
John Wick 5. That'd be sick. Holy shit. I told you I wanted that, didn't I? I literally told you that.
Okay, can we get back to the story? There's a big, crazy fight scene. Kane and this other Japanese guy know each other. Let me look him up real quick.
The dad. The continental manager.
Yeah. He's not even on the cast. That kind of makes me mad.
I bet he is somewhere.
Yeah, not like on the top cast.
No.
That's sad. He was good. Oh, wait, no, he is. What? That's what he looks like?
Probably dripped up.
No way.
Yeah, he's probably dripped. Short hair and everything.
No way.
Yeah?
No way.
Am I right?
Hiroyuki Sanada.
Yeah, he's dripped, ain't he?
No way he looks like that IRL.
Let's see. Dripped up, man.
What the fuck?
He's drippy.
What the hell? Okay, never mind. He is in the top cast.
Yeah, he drippy. For real.
Yeah, Kane and the Shimazu guy have a fight. They know each other along with John Wick. They're all three
Right.
mutual friends. Kane kills him.
Yeah.
The daughter...
In front of his daughter.
Yeah, Shimazu, daughter, Akira, gets all mad, and she's injured.
She like reaches to go kill Kane.
Yeah,
And,
but
and Kane's like, don't
do
even
that.
try.
You don't do that.
Yeah.
John Wick helps her on the train or whatever, and they escape.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's right.
Mm-hmm. What's next, Connor?
No idea.
No idea. Oh, come on.
No, I couldn't explain to you the middle part of this movie at all.
This movie is a little ridiculous, like in terms of nonstop action, and it's sort of hard to follow. It is also 2 hours and 49 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a long one. So yeah, this Akira girl, that's the post-credit scene, by the way, if you're wondering.
What was it?
It's like Kane's like back at he's like hugs his daughter,
Mm-hmm.
hugs his daughter. We never see that.
His daughter, yeah.
Yeah, and then Akira is like, we gotta kill this Kane guy. That's the post-credit scene.
Setting up Akira versus
Yeah,
Kane.
kind of bullshit, but whatever.
John Wick 5.
Yeah, basically. So what do we have after that?
Oh. We missed. Oh, well, I guess this is probably it.
Okay, go for it.
Winston and Sharon meet with Markeith.
You're right. Go for it.
And they're talking, and I'm not exactly sure what that conversation was about.
Mm-hmm.
Markeith then destroys their Continental.
And he kills someone.
And then he, therefore, kills Sharon.
Man, and then I lean over to Connor, and I'm like, holy smokes, foreshadowing.
I wonder if that actually was in the movie. Probably.
What? Like he died and then they filmed that afterwards?
I feel like that could have happened. I'm not sure, though. That could have happened.
No. You want to know why?
Because it was like 3 days before.
Because he died on a Monday and then the movie came out on Thursday.
Yeah, there's no way they could do that. You're right.
Unless they knew he was going to die, which he died of natural causes.
Yeah.
So there's no.
But he's so young though. Was 60 years old, man. That's like young to die of natural causes though.
Yeah, he probably did a lot of drugs.
I hope not. There's a cool story. You know, the night he passed away,
Mm-hmm.
he completed the Destiny 2 Lightfall campaign the same night.
That's so much made up bullshit.
That's
not what he was doing.
That's what they said.
Okay.
He died like 3 hours after completing the Destiny 2 Lightfall campaign.
Why are we disrespecting Lance Reddick like that?
He actually has a big dialogue part of that at the end of that campaign. Actually, as Zavala, there's like a whole two minute scene of him talking.
Connor, it's a lie. It's a lie. Don't let him.
Well, I hope he did. He actually played that game a lot though.
Keep going.
But I'm not exactly like sure what happens. I just know that Winston has a funeral for him, and that's like when Winston and John Wick meet again for the first time since Winston shot him off the roof.
Correct. So
they both kind of like agree. Fuck this Markeith guy. What the hell, man?
Yeah.
You know, so.
That's like a long part of the movie, you'd think. Like that's like an hour into the movie, after the whole Osaka and everything.
Yeah, probably.
Still got 2 more hours after that.
Yeah. We also miss a little bit of like.
My brain's also hurting right now. I'm not gonna lie.
We also miss like a little bit of like an important part of the Osaka fight, or the Osaka or whatever his name is fight.
Osaka.
John Wick. John Wick's outside fighting all these guys, and he actually got like knocked down by a guy. And the tracker, like almost, he doesn't exactly save John Wick, but he definitely helps him.
Yeah, it's like Tommy.
Yeah, exactly like Tommy. Tommy saved Joel. The tracker kind of just like helped John Wick.
We also skipped a part that was like a 10-minute scene of Kane and John Wick fighting in like a museum at Osaka. They first meet. They have the little glass stands full of.
Was that really there?
Yeah.
Yeah, they fought.
Kane's like, "Oh, John, nice to see you again." I think they made a joke like that.
Looking at the other way.
Yeah.
Like can't even see him.
I think they made a joke like that.
And then it's just a blind man fighting John Wick,
which is such bullshit.
Right. Merrick made a good point about this guy. He fights. He's blind and is badass in both of the movies he's in.
Yeah.
But one of them makes sense why he's badass, because he has the Force.
Yeah, this one makes zero sense.
This one, he's like, I'm blind, but I can still beat the crap out of John.
Yeah.
Like, what?
Makes no sense.
Makes no sense at all. But the tracker helped John, which seems kind of strange because he was sent there to kill him for like $20 million.
Yeah.
And then the tracker goes back to Bill, and like he wants his money because like he figured the deal was, well, he found John Wick for you, so he wants his $20 million.
Yeah.
And then they start negotiating again. And then Bill puts puts a knife through his hand.
Yeah.
And he's like, if you want this deal, you pull your hand out.
Yeah.
But if you're not gonna do it, pull the knife out.
Yeah.
And we see this horrendous scene of this dude pulling his hand out, and like you can see, like you almost see the whole thing.
Yeah.
They like cut at the very end, so like you can't see his hand,
Mm-hmm.
but like you see it just start moving. It's disgusting, but yeah.
Pretty hype.
But yeah, so it just shows how serious he is.
Yeah.
And
Tracker.
Yeah.
They go to the nightclub. Do you want to just skip to that point?
The nightclub, I don't remember.
The big fat guy with the teeth.
Holy shit, yeah, that's like...
Actually, we're not going that far yet.
Yeah,
he goes back to the... What's her name? The Italian lady.
The church ladies.
The director.
Their parent, his mom.
Yeah.
Well, I don't want to say his actual mom, but practically his mom.
But I think the director lady got killed at some point in between 3 and 4.
Well, he goes and sees his cousin.
Yeah. And she's like, they like hang him and stuff. And then John Wick's like, and then the girl's like, oh, this guy killed the director. And then
Her dad.
Yeah, her mom.
Her dad. Pryor or whatever his name was.
Yeah. Yeah, whatever.
Sus.
Okay. And then John's like, I'll help you. I'll go kill him. And then
she's like, drop him.
Yeah. And they make a new, like, Bond, like, with the scolding hot brand thing.
He's officially part of the family now. And
yeah. Remember, he has a new ticket. So he tore his ticket last time, and then now he has a new ticket.
Well, I guess there is a reason why he went back in the family.
Yeah.
We didn't really discuss that.
Discuss.
So, John Wick knows if he just kills Markeith, it really doesn't do shit because they'll just replace him.
Yeah.
But if, according to the old ancient laws of the High Table, if you challenge him to a Black Panther duel.
Black Panther? Where the hell did you get Black Panther from?
They had the same kind of duels.
Oh, okay.
You can like permanently like remove this person and get whatever you want from the High Table. But the only way to commence there it was. That's a big word. Commence this duel.
You're hurting my
You
head.
have to be part of like a family of the High Table. Well, his family that he was originally part of is like part of the High Table.
Yeah.
And the only way they would restore him to be part of their family is if he goes and kills the guy that kills his uncle.
Yep.
His uncle, I think.
Yeah.
So then we show up to this big, oh shit, you called him it during the freaking movie.
Kingpin?
He reminded me of Marvel's Kingpin and the Batman's the Penguin
Combined.
I mean, come on, that's a pretty.
Do you remember
good
his
description.
name?
No. Okay. So just imagine a big fat Italian dude with gold teeth. Well, it turns out Kane and the Tracker are all there too to kill John Wick, of course.
Yeah.
And they're like, we can play a game of blackjack or whatever it was.
No, Texas Hold'em.
Texas Hold'em.
Actually, it's 5-card draw. Sorry.
And whoever wins does something. I'm not sure what it was. I think he got like a royal flush or something. One of them did.
Kane.
And
no, sorry, Black Man got Tracker.
And so then there's this big shootout. The boss man is in this big nightclub, kind of like, well, John Wick 1 and 2.
Yeah. It's the classic John Wick scene.
And he's beating him up. He just, he ends up killing him. It's just big old fights and stuff.
We just missed the whole part, bro. They're playing 5-card draw. The big Kingpin guy trials 5 2s.
Yeah.
Which is impossible, which is funny. Yeah. It's just funny.
And so then big old fights. Just fight. Kingpin.
John Wick falls, has to be 30 feet, onto his just face on the ground. Well, perfectly fine.
We've seen him fall from higher.
Yeah, but this one was like, he didn't bounce off stuff and like lose momentum. This one he straight up fell on the marble tile floor. Just bam, just bounced. And
the water broke his fall. It's freaking Minecraft, dude.
That's true. He had 1 millimeter of water and it broke his fall. You're right.
It's Minecraft. Minecraft physics, man.
Yeah. I forgot the name of the guy that plays Kingpin in this movie, but I can't find. I've been looking.
He probably doesn't look like what he looks like.
No, but no, he's super ripped. He's just a stunt guy.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And
well, he has a big part of the movie.
Okay,
man.
keep explaining. I'll look for it.
Well, what happens is they end up fighting, obviously, and John Wick ends up actually killing him. And his cousin was like, I want proof of death, too. So he rips out one of his gold teeth. And then John Wick goes back to his family, shows proof of death, and then they, like, brand him with the crest of his family. And he can officially now commence a duel with Skarsgård. And so then it's Winston, John Wick, Mr. Krabs, Kane, and Bill Skarsgård on top of this like building, and they're like commencing a duel. Like they're like going over the rules. And you set rules by playing a game. Like each person gets like there's a game where like you have these cards face down on a table, and like one person flips over a card, then the other person flips over a card. Is that the guy?
Scott Atkins is the name that plays the Kingpin guy.
Yeah, he's shredded.
And he plays like a 400-pounder in John Wick, which is a fat suit, which kind of looks whack, but whatever.
I thought he looked good. And then so they're like going over the rules of this duel.
Yep.
Markeith set it where it would begin at sunrise.
Mm-hmm.
John Wick got it where it would be at some place. I'm not sure what it was called. And then and then John Wick also got what guns it or like what weapon it was going to be. Dueling pistols.
Yep.
And yeah. And then Mr. Krabs was like, okay, deal.
Oh God, I forgot Mr. Krabs is in this movie.
Clancy Brown, if you don't know his name.
Oh, so that's the one guy's name, The Harbinger.
He's in Shawshank Redemption too.
Yeah.
Which
Yeah, but he's like super young in Shawshank Redemption.
I haven't seen that movie.
Say it louder. What'd you say? I couldn't hear you. What? Say it again. What was that? You haven't seen Shawshank Redemption?
No.
Boy. Okay, keep going.
But yeah, and
so they have dueling pistols. They're basically on top of this mountain.
Whoa, what the fuck? Dude?
What, you skipped a lot? Okay, go. I'll get to that point. So they're going to have dueling pistols.
They're just now setting the rules of the fight.
Okay, so they're going to be on top of this mountain with dueling pistols. That's what I'm saying.
So each person has like a second. And John Wick's is Winston. And Winston gets... So if John Wick wins, John Wick gets his freedom now again. Or something. And if Winston... if John Wick wins... Winston also gets his Continental back. But if Bill Skarsgård wins, obviously John Wick is dead, which is really all he wants. So, and Kane gets his freedom from being an assassin.
Correct.
And gets to go see his his daughter.
Yep. Markeith
also then says Kane will be fighting in place of me.
Mm-hmm.
So, and if and now the longest part of the whole movie, there are some cool parts of this whole scene here.
Mm-hmm.
It's a very long scene. Like this is probably an hour-long scene.
Yeah, it's ridiculously long.
Which parts of it are very cool. And then there's one part I think is way worse than your glass museum scene in John Wick 3.
Okay, so John Wick's contract's at like what, $20 million at this point?
Yeah.
And he has until sunrise. after this.
to get to this place.
To get to this, building on top of this huge hill.
Yeah, and Markeef's whole plan is like, I'm just not going to let John Wick get here.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to set this thing at $40 million.
Correct.
And we're going to tell this weird radio host, I'm going to tell the whole world about this shit.
Yeah. John's head is worth $40 million.
And then it just seems everybody in this whole entire world is an assassin.
Yeah.
We get to this building, and it's so fucking sick. Probably my favorite scene out of all four.
The overhead scene?
Uh-huh.
Tell him about it.
So we're in this building, and it literally, John Wick has this
semi-automatic magazine-fed shotgun
with like fire-breathing
dragon's
rounds,
breath rounds.
which
We've
shoots
shot them before.
fire.
You've never shot it before? They're pretty legit.
And the camera, like, I've never seen it before in the movie.
Yeah.
Like this.
Okay.
It goes over his head, like you could see over walls and stuff like that, and you just see it just boom, 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 everything.
Yeah.
Freaking sick. And the tracker guy's there as well, kind of killing everybody off.
Yep.
And then John Wick and him kind of start fighting. And then Cheeto, or whatever his name is.
Cheeto?
What's his name?
Kane?
No, the other one.
Chibi.
Chibi.
Oh, sorry. No, not Chibi. Not Chibi.
Cheedy.
Yeah, there you go.
He shows up. He's about to kill the tracker's dog.
Yeah, you know how that works.
And John and the tracker are like, they just fell down the stairs or something. They're all like both laying on their back.
Yep.
And John looks over to the door where the tracker can't see his dog.
Yeah.
Because the door's blocking him. But John can see his dog. And Cheedy is about to kill his dog.
Yep.
And John like shoots at him, Cheedy, to like save his dog.
Yeah.
And the tracker like realizes that he did that.
Yeah.
And that's like when like the tracker really he therefore kind of like quit, kind of.
Yeah, attacking John.
He's just like, okay, never mind. John Wick good. And then we get to this scene in the middle of Paris.
Yeah.
Driving right past the Eiffel Tower.
Mm-hmm.
Driving around that big thing, or I guess you just drive in circles.
The luge, I think it's called.
Do you literally just drive in a circle?
It's a roundabout. Like, down there. It's like a roundabout. But it's like a 6-lane roundabout.
Huh.
Yeah, it's just a big roundabout.
John Wick has everybody in Paris.
And it's weird because it goes the same direction as a roundabout here, but I think they drive the opposite like, I don't ask me.
Well, so John Wick is now in this roundabout thing, and everybody in Paris is also there, wanting to kill John Wick.
Mm-hmm.
John Wick kills like 400 people there.
Okay. They're basically playing Frogger in this roundabout with Cheedy and a whole bunch of people.
Yeah, and John just killing them all.
Yep. John's last objective. What is it?
That's about it. Oh, what?
What's his next objective after that before he can get to the dueling part? Make it up the stairs.
So, right, there's like big old stairs to get up to this place.
400 steps.
Which is the part. This is my part.
Your part?
That I fucking hate with a passion.
Okay, keep going.
John Wick's like, oh, because he only has a few minutes to get up these stairs.
Correct.
After killing hundreds of people.
Yep.
Not like really hundreds of people, but it makes it seem like it.
I could tell you the kill count here afterwards.
Okay. And John Wick gets up there, and then boom, Cheedy and a bunch of other people show up. He starts dipping and dodging over the railing and starts killing them all. And then he gets to the very top.
Yeah.
And Cheedy throws him down. The whole stairs. And John starts rolling down the stairs. And each, like, there's like levels of the stairs. There's like layers. It's like an onion. There's layers. Yeah. John Wick obviously could have just stopped himself at one of the stops. But instead, he continues to roll down the whole entire steps, even though it just took 20 minutes to get up those steps. Like 20 minutes of movie time to get up the stairs. Now he's down at the bottom. Kane, who's supposed to be fighting in the duel also.
Yep.
At sunrise, is like, "Hey, buddy, I'm gonna kill you, but I'm gonna help you get up these stairs too."
Yeah.
So then a blind dude and John Wick start fighting all these other guys who are just spawning out of thin air.
Yeah, that's true. They are spawning out of nowhere.
It's literally, they're just pressing X and they respawn.
Yeah.
And
they had tech inserts.
They all planted them at the top of the stairs.
Yeah. Multiple tech inserts.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
keep going.
That's funny.
Some of those Arabs had tech inserts.
They weren't Arabs. These are normal people.
What, Arabs aren't normal people?
They wear hijabs or whatever.
Got him. Hijabs, he says. The Arabs that wear hijabs. Keep going.
And, they
We've
fight.
been here for too long.
Fight. Boom, 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 fight.
Get to the top of
And
the
then
stairs.
They get to the place literally the second the sun rises, and it looks like dog shit. Looks horrible. Looks like some Marvel stuff here we're talking about.
It does look really bad. Like the CGI lighting they had was just bad.
I'm like, holy crap, this looks awesome. Like the Paris and the roundabout and stuff.
Yeah.
And then we get to the top of these stairs, and it's just like, it's supposed to look good, and it was like horrible.
Yeah. It looks so bad.
Like
that's what Merrick's gripe was too.
It kind of ruined it for me for sure. And then
they have a duel.
John Wick and Kane, they have to go 30 paces out, and Mr. Krabs will say 3, 2, 1, fire.
Yep.
And then they shoot. They both supposedly have the worst aim in the world.
Well, it's a dueling pistol. We're gonna give them a little leeway on that one. Shooting a .45 long Colt, by the way, which is like a fat round, like a fat.
Okay.
Round.
Well, they both hit each other, not in anything that's gonna kill you.
I think they hit him in the shoulder and stuff.
And then they take 10 paces in, so another 20 steps or 20 paces apart now.
Yep.
And then they shoot again. They hit each other in places that weren't gonna kill them again.
That would be 40 paces apart, but yeah.
Sure.
Math.
And then they go 20 paces apart.
There you go.
And then
they fire.
Mr. Krabs, 3, 2, 1, fire.
Oh, and then only one person fires though.
Well, we don't know that.
Yeah, we do.
I didn't know that.
You didn't know that? Okay.
No.
Yeah, Kane fires.
Hits
John.
John's
like
on
in
the ground.
gut.
Like, not like in the middle, but like his kidney.
Yeah, like it's bad.
Like through his kidney, it looked like. And Skarsgård's like, bitch.
Well, now he's like, let me finish him.
Takes the bullet and takes the gun.
He's like, I do the shoobaloola. And he's like, I'm taking your spot, Kane.
And Winston's like, you ignorant fool.
Yeah.
He didn't shoot the gun.
Yeah.
And then John's like, yeah. And just right through the forehead.
Yeah.
Of Bill Skarsgård.
Yep.
And he's dead now.
Yep.
And that's technically like against the rules, I guess.
How?
And Mr. Krabs is like, fuck it.
How is it against
John
the
Wick
rules?
wins.
Wait, how is it against the rules?
That's how I looked at it.
No, it wasn't. He said something where you can trade places with Kane. It's perfectly for the rules.
No, but like John Wick, like you're supposed to shoot the gun though.
Are you?
When he says fire.
Are you?
I mean, yeah.
So John Wick kills Marcus,
Yeah.
and then explain the rest, Connor.
Well, John Wick wins, and it seems like John Wick's like, screw it, or Mr. Krabs like granted Kane like the freedom that he wanted.
Yeah.
So Kane won even though he lost.
Yeah.
And Winston and John Wick won, obviously. And then John Wick goes down like a little bit of the stairs,
Sits down,
looks at the fake sunrise.
Oh,
and
it's so bad.
Like, oh yeah.
And then he dies.
And then we just see him fall over.
We
And
see
then
John Wick die.
at the end, then it cuts to Winston and Dr. Ballerina, or Mr. Ballerina, King Ballerina.
That's cruel. You can't be doing that. I'm fine with you calling him Marcus, but not Ballerina. You can't be doing Lawrence like that.
So Ballerina guy.
No. You can call him Pigeon Man or Hobo, but not Ballerina
Pigeon
guy.
Man. Pigeon Man and Winston are like at these two graves, and it's like Helen. Is that her name?
Correct. Helen Wick.
Yeah.
I mean, I was gonna say that.
I didn't think I was gonna get that.
She's not in the cast.
Helen Wick and John Wick's grave.
You know,
and you're like, what the hell?
his says loving husband and hers says loving wife.
Right, because he actually they talked about what they wanted to say on there.
Whenever Winston said that, I was like, oh, John's dying.
Yeah, and well, you're like, what the hell? John Wick's dead, and now we don't know.
Correct.
Even though the post-credit scene probably said something, but we didn't watch it.
Yeah.
Have you watched it yet?
No.
Okay, I'll look it up later.
So that's the end of John Wick 4.
Yeah, it's long, and
it is a long movie. We definitely skipped parts, but my brain hurts too bad right now to go remember them.
We didn't skip too many.
We hit the good high points.
We definitely did not skip any.
I wanted something that was a little deeper than the trailer, and I think we succeeded in that.
We definitely talked about the movie. Yeah. I thought the stairs scene was horrible.
I didn't like it either. I don't know if it's bad, but the sunrise was bad.
Also, back to those armor guys, because I was mentioning how I didn't like them either. It seemed like it took too long for John Wick to kill one guy.
Yeah.
Not the black armor guys from John Wick 3, because those are at the beginning.
You mean like the suit, the guys in suits?
The ones that have the John Wick suit armor.
Yeah.
It takes them so long to just kill one guy. It kind of was annoying.
Yeah.
I didn't like that, because then there was a time when the assassins, like all the Paris people came, when he would just shoot them wherever he wants to, and they would die.
Yeah.
I liked that. But when he has to shoot one guy 8 times to kill him, it's just like, okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, you had the kill count. Can I guess? Here, I'm going to ask a question.
It's going to be less than what you think it is.
Is it the most out of all 4?
Yes.
It's 154?
No.
Ooh, okay.
Lower.
136?
Higher.
142?
Lower.
139?
Higher.
142? I just said that. 140?
Correct.
Yeah.
This is a guy on Twitter's approximation, by the way.
Oh, okay.
Nobody's gone through it scene by scene yet. On IMDb, there's no synopsis yet, so I haven't even been able to get the high looked up the points. This is why I'm struggling right now.
So actually, the Rewatchables podcast talked about that same thing. They're like, I feel like it'd be so hard to count how many kills there were, because there's times where he hit a guy,
fall down, and we don't know if he's dead.
Fall down, and they don't know if they're dead, but they'll probably count.
That's exactly what this guy on Twitter said. But that's the consensus right now is 140, which totals up to 339 across all 4.
Do you know the movie with the highest on-screen kill count?
Movie?
Yeah. And you can't count Alderaan, because that's what one guy said on TikTok.
Well, I could tell you one higher than that.
Okay.
Infinity War.
Well, do they all die? They all come back. No, so
that's several trillion, if not quadrillion.
On-screen kill count.
In a movie.
Yeah.
Okay, go for it.
Do you not know?
No.
Take a
I
guess.
just told you Infinity War.
So is that your guess?
Yeah.
I'm not exactly sure which one, but it's one of the Lord of the Rings.
Oh fuck!
It's like 830 on-screen kills.
Damn.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, video game. Master Chief, I think, gets a couple billion kills on screen.
Yeah. Well, those are like grunts and shit, though.
No, like he drops a nuclear bomb on a planet.
Oh, well, yeah, okay.
But you're saying on-screen kills, though, it's like Infinity War.
I think they're not like counting like mass destruction things.
Yeah. They're probably counting hand-to-hand combat.
Which 830 or whatever.
Yeah, that's
he
a lot.
said.
That's a lot. 339 for John Wick, though.
And he then goes at the end. He's like, that film had a lot of kills, but I think we know who the king is, because it's John Wick. Because like it's all just him. Because in the Lord of the Rings, like spread across the whole movie.
Yeah.
Like different. Things.
I'm happy John died. I'm glad they ended it.
Okay.
Why?
I don't think it's over. I just don't believe John Wick is dead.
If they bring him back, I'll be pissed off, and I'll probably be done with the series.
I just don't believe he's dead.
I think it's like, aside from a couple parts in a couple movies, I think it's like one of the best action series like I've seen in a long time.
Oh yeah.
Like a long, long time.
What would be better? Like what? In a long time.
Well, Pirates of the Caribbean, maybe.
Is that an action series?
Or the first three. Are those action movies, or what are we calling those? What do we call this?
I don't know.
What does it even say on here? John Wick. Action crime thriller. Okay.
Makes sense. Crime. I'm not sure if it's a crime thriller or crime.
I mean, he kills people for a living.
Sure.
So, yeah, it's definitely the best action trio, quadro.
I don't know. The Avengers, man.
No.
Those four are pretty dang good.
No.
Why not? What?
So the question is, which one's better? 3 or 4?
I don't know. I think I rated 4, like one above it.
8.1. You give it an 8.1.
No.
Or sorry, you gave 4 a 7.6 or
9.
8, 7.9.
Yeah, I think
It's an 8.4 right now. It's gone down.
It's been dropping.
Yeah. Which makes sense.
I think I rated John Wick 1 7.6, 2 8, 3 7.8, and then 7.9 for 4. So I think I put it.
So this is number 2 all time.
2 4 3 1.
That's not a bad. 3 and 1 needs to be swapped for me, but that's not bad. This would be number 1 if it wasn't for that last 40 minutes.
Cut the damn stairs out, man. And the horrible CGI at the end, because I think it ruined
it would be.
It ruined the whole
like,
movie for me.
Maybe my favorite action movie ever if they didn't have that shit.
Yeah.
It is long. It is super long. 2 hours and 49 minutes.
Yeah.
Especially something with actually no plot.
No.
Oh my god.
It's just constant action. You're like, holy shit.
Dude, it gets like, my head hurts like now thinking about it, but watching it, you're like, holy shit.
Yeah.
How long can you do this?
Yeah.
That's why 2's good, because it's like, how long is it? Let me look.
Well, actually, the first 3 are 2 hours.
Yeah, the first one is like an hour 40 minutes or something. 2 hours exactly. 2 for chapter 2.
Yep.
Oh man. John Wick.
Mr. Wick.
Hour 40 minutes for the first one.
Yeah.
Which is a good length. But yeah, John Wick 2 is really good.
That kind of movie.
That's definitely the best one.
Yeah.
Yep.
I said that too.
Yep. I'm in consensus with you, bro.
So do you agree on my 2-4 then? 2-4. You don't agree on my 3-1, but
yeah.
Do you think 4 is the second best one?
It's better than 3.
Is it better than 1?
No.
Oh.
Well, wait, sorry. Yes, probably.
Oh, so you agree? You just think
The
one's
action
better
is
than 3.
super good. The cinematography for the first 2 hours is superb.
It was awesome until the last 20 minutes.
People say that the stairs are fine, which I can, okay. I think it's cheesy how they knocked him back down to the bottom or whatever.
Well, I didn't like it because our theater, every time he went down past one of the flat things, ha 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 ha, ah.
The flat things?
You know, on the stairs, like how it, stairs to stair, flat, stairs to stair. He could have stopped himself.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. It looked ridiculous.
It seemed like he it's like rolling. The rolling, it's like it's a little detail, but it seemed like he just like was rolling himself. Like the momentum wasn't still rolling him. It seemed like he was forcing himself to roll.
Yeah,
which was such bullshit because he rolled down the whole stairs.
Yeah, he would have stopped.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Which I don't like the stair part at all because it takes him 20 minutes to get up the stairs. Falls all the way back down. And then somehow, and for some reason, Kane is helping him now.
Yeah.
And the guys are just respawning up there.
Yeah, that's true.
And it takes another 25 minutes to get up the stairs.
But yeah, it's good.
It's all right.
Is there anything else you want to talk about?
No. Hopefully, Dayton and I start a series soon. I wanted to watch.
You want to write a series?
What do you mean?
Said we're gonna start a series.
No, watch a series.
Me and Connor are gonna write a movie series.
I was gonna watch The Night Agent. I started the first 20 minutes of that.
But it sounds like Netflix pooped out on you.
Yeah, it did, which was bullshit. So I kind of quit watching it. But
Yeah.
But yeah. So.
Okay. If you have nothing else to say, then we'll end it here. This is the longest podcast yet.
I'm on spring break.
You're on spring break?
We didn't say that, but yeah.
Connor gets his wisdom teeth out, so he's going to have a really fun spring break.
MLB The Show 23 comes out tomorrow.
Oh, yeah. That sounds fun. No, it doesn't. I'm sorry. I'd rather play Madden.
What? I actually...
If you guys like the episode...
Dude.
Please leave a like and comment. We'll see you guys next time. Peace out.
Peace.